Okay, hang on. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. I don't know what song that was. Taylor Swift, Blank Space. Love Taylor Swift. Okay, so welcome to another video. We are going to be replying to another comment that popped up on my channel. It was on the video regarding ambition. And one of the questions that popped up on that was, can neurologists have a good lifestyle? And lifestyle seems to come up a lot when people are talking to me. And it's something that I don't think a lot of people are really thinking about. Like you have to really ask yourself, what does my life look like in 10 years time? And I'm not talking about what qualifications you've got. I'm not talking about what subspecialty you're doing. I'm talking about what are you actually doing in your day? Are you going in early? Are you finishing late? Are you doing lots of on calls? Where you are on call? Are you running in and out of the hospital? Are you dealing with bleeders, very sick people? What are the outcomes of the possible? What is a worst case scenario of the subspecialty that you've chosen? So for me, I didn't do something like neuro intervention because I felt as though the stakes are too high, man. You mess something up or, even if you didn't mess something up, you'd still feel bad if something didn't work out for someone and they end up being like paralyzed or something. I find that stuff really hard to deal with. I didn't do pediatrics or anything to do with children because I find it very difficult to deal with when children are quite unwell. And I rate anyone that can do that kind of thing. I really genuinely do. I just couldn't do it. I don't know how people do that. So I felt as though, like, for me mentally and, emotionally, there were only certain things that I felt as though I could probably get my teeth into, as it were. And so those are kind of things that I was thinking about lifestyle. Like, what does my life look like? What am I doing in my day? And then the other big question is, how much am I earning? Like, how much can I make by doing this particular thing? Because for better or worse, I don't know why people don't like to talk about it. Let's face it. Yes, money doesn't buy you happiness, but it does make you freer. I think someone said money can amplify the kind of person you are, but I think it can also amplify the experience that you have. Going out to eat is nice, but if you went out to eat at like a Michelin star restaurant, that's nice, depending where you eat. But, Michelin stars are Michelin stars for a reason. And so I guess what I'm saying is that you really got to think about, what is a lifestyle that I want? What do I want to be doing with my day? And so for me recently, I've started to think a lot about, how do I have a more fulfilling life? Like, how do I actually enjoy life more? And what I noticed was that I was working quite hard, and then I was going on holiday, and quite nice holidays, and then coming back and work quite hard again. And the only way I could go to those nice holidays is by working hard. And then I realized that, when I go on holiday, the thing that I'm thinking to myself is not really about the place that I'm going to. Like, genuinely, let's say I'm going to Turkey, right? We'd turn up to Turkey, and then someone might say at the hotel, oh, there's some really world famous caves to go to. You should definitely check it out while you're here. And I'm thinking, if it was world famous, I didn't come here for those caves. I never even heard of those caves. Like, why are you telling me about a cave? It's like, I'll visit your cave. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not really that bothered. That's not why I came across halfway around the world or wherever I'm going to visit your cave. Sounds kind of dodgy, doesn't it? Anyway, like, the point is that when I'm going on holiday, what I'm thinking to myself is, what does a hotel have? What facilities does it have? Does the room look nice? Does the bathroom look nice? Does it have a nice swimming pool? Does it have nice gym? Does it have classes and all that kind of thing? And I realized that actually, those are the things that I enjoy from my holidays, right? So how do I make the things that I enjoy from my holiday become more a part of my normal lifestyle? And so I realized that that's what I got to really do, don't I? If you give me the day off, I don't go into work. I don't report unless I need more money. Like, I genuinely don't report. Like, I enjoy it, but I enjoy the fact that it enables me to have a certain lifestyle. Oh, we're going to come up the tunnel. I'll be back in just a second. And we're back. So those are the things I enjoy about being on holiday. So I need to try and introduce that kind of thing into my life. So I'm going to talk personally because I can only talk about my own experiences, right? So, I decided to join the local gym spa thing, right? Because I had quite a nice gym, I had a nice spa, I had a nice swimming pool. And I started noticing that, you know what, like, yes, I work less and it does cost as much as, I guess, going on a holiday. But instead of having those experiences for 1 week, I'm starting to have that experience for the entire year, like going swimming, going to gym classes, like high intensity exercises and yoga and all that kind of stuff. And it's completely changed my life. Like, it really has made some of my holiday experiences a part of my normal day to day. And maybe that's something that other people should consider too. The things that I enjoy, let's say I'm on holiday. Do I enjoy spending time with my kids? I don't really. My kids are annoying. But if I like to spend more time with my kids, how do I make that more of a part of my normal life? And that may be that I work a longer day on some days. It may be that I work less and make less, but at least I'm doing the things that I really enjoy. And so I think that's a bigger question. What kind of lifestyle do you want? Because let's face it, I've talked about interventional radiology being quite a busy subspecialty, but let's say vascular radiology or say trauma surgery is a very busy subspecialty to do, right? You could do that trauma surgery, interventional neurology, interventional neuroradiology, interventional radiology, and go work at a very non-busy place. Just go work somewhere that's not busy, right? Because you'd be doing the things that you enjoy. You're not actually going in all that often. You're not working particularly hard. Let's face it, you must have been to a place where the interventional radiologists are not doing very much because it's just not a very busy place. So even after making a decision as to doing a very busy subspecialty, you can choose the lifestyle that you would require to basically be not busy. And I just don't understand why people enjoy being busy so much. I've been in situations where I've had conversations with people and they're telling me how busy they are. Like, how are you doing, mate? What are you up to? How's life? And they just sit there and tell me how busy they are. They're doing this, they're doing that, they're doing this, they're busy doing this. And I was like, mate, to me, that just seems like you're busy. But why would you want to be busy? Surely you should be running away from being busy. And even something small, for example, like I've started to try and identify, what am I busy doing, right? So if I'm busy cooking and eating, then maybe I should think about doing something else with about the cooking and eating. So I've recently started using Huel, and a link in the description below if you're interested in using my referral code. I'm not sponsored by them, but I think it's pretty decent, actually. There are some days where I just can't be bothered. I just want to eat and move on because I've got things to do, or I'd rather go to the gym or do something I enjoy rather than sit there and cook. And so I found Huel quite a decent thing to do. Like just make a shake and move, keep moving. And so little things like that, you start to identify your time, what's making you busy and what don't you enjoy. So I think really you got to ask yourself, what is the lifestyle that I want, right? What are the things about my lifestyle that I don't like? What is the kind of things I do on my day off or on holiday that I do like? And how do I introduce those things into my normal day? And then you got the lifestyle that you want. And even doing neurology, neuroradiology, neurosurgery, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what subspecialty you do, because even if you do something busy, you can go do that busy somewhere that's not busy. Does that make sense? So anyway, thank you for watching. Hope everyone has a great week, and subscribe, share with people that you don't like. Maybe they'll become people that you do like. Speak to you soon, and until next time, bye.